And now at 5 o'clock, we have a WBZ exclusive tonight. For the first time ever, a juror in the Boston Marathon bombing trials talks about the verdict and the death sentence.
Escaping such a heavy and really everlasting decision that I'd ever have to make, probably the hardest decision that I've had to make up until this point in my life.
This is an interview that's nearly 3 months in the making. Good evening to you. I'm David Wade.
And I'm Paula Eben in for Lisa. Up until now, every single juror, all 12 deliberators and all 6 alternates have maintained total and complete silence. Our Jim Armstrong has the exclusive interview. Jim?
Paula, I've spoken with several of those jurors off camera. They all seem very confident in the decisions they've made, but many have concerns about their personal safety, including the man you're about to hear from, which is why we're hiding his identity. These are 18 men and women plucked from their daily lives and asked to see, hear, and evaluate some of the most gruesome and intense testimony you could possibly imagine. It has taken a toll, and now one of those jurors, one of the men who deliberated and found Juror guilty on all counts and then sentenced him to die, is ready to talk.
Personally, I feel justice was indeed served.
Day one, defense attorney Judy Clark gets up and says it was him. What goes through your mind?
It's quite honest of them.
And it leaves you of some of your duty, right? At that point on, do you say, okay, it was him, let's just skip, or how do you hear
well,
that?
Of course, you know, in them saying that it was him, yes. But of course, the question is, how much of it was him? I really didn't know just how much was him or, you know, his brother.
Their defense that it was really Tamerlan, the older brother, the mastermind that led him around. What did you make of that defense?
Yes. In my estimation, again, I personally thought that, yes, he did definitely have a hand in the end result of Juror's behavior, absolutely.
But that's not enough to...
No, because even though, for me, that did weigh on my mind, still doesn't take away from the reality of what Juror did.
We will hear a lot more from that juror coming up at 5:30 and 6 o'clock tonight, including his particular take on the justice system and the feasibility of the death penalty as a punishment. Paula?